Hello, wonderful people. I want to welcome you back to class. Today we'll be looking at something very interesting, and it's a very interesting topic indeed. It is titled Ethics and Information Systems. Ethics and Information Systems. That's what we are talking about. I remain your facilitator, Brimo Excel, and it's going to be an interesting one. So, when we talk about ethics, what do we mean? We're talking about rules and regulations, policies, what guides a particular organization, the do's and the don'ts of an organization. We call that ethics. So applying ethics now in an information system, that's a major concern. Okay, so we're looking at ethics in information system. Now, this talks about the moral principles and guidelines that govern the use, the design, the implementation, and management of an information system. I will take that again. I said, when we talk about the ethics in information system, what are we talking about? We're talking about the moral principles, the guidelines that govern the use, the design, the implementation, and the management of an information system. Do not forget that. So ethical considerations are critical. They are very imperative to ensuring the responsible use of technology so that the use of technology will not be abused. Okay, so when we talk about ethics in information system, it talks about the, ensuring the responsible use of what? Of technology, safeguarding user privacy, and preventing misuse of data or theft of any form of data. All right, that's what I mean by the ethics in information system. The essence of this topic is to curb and to completely completely wipe out any form of information system abuse. All right, so let's look at the importance of ethics in information system. Why is ethics so important in an information system? Number one is privacy protection. We want your privacy to be protected. Ensure individuals' data is handled responsibly. That's the essence, so that your data, all right, will be responsibly handled and protected. Number one, as I said, is for privacy protection. Number two, still on the importance of ethics in information system, is trust building. Okay, it helps to promote confidence in organizations and their what and their system, so that you have confidence in a given organization that owns the information system on their systems. Okay, number three is legal compliance. Okay, it helps organization adhere strictly to data protection laws and regulations. I said number one is privacy protection, number two is trust building, number three is legal compliance, then number four, preventing misuse. Okay, reduces unethical behaviors such as hacking or unauthorized access. That is why we need what ethics in an information to help us curb or to help us reduce any form of unethical practices, any form of illicit practices. That's the essence. Okay, so number four is preventing misuse. Then number five is promoting what? Fairness. Okay, the essence of ethics in information system is to promote fairness, that is, avoid bias in system design and usage. All right, so that is the importance of ethics in an information system. I said number one, we have privacy protection. Number two, we have trust building. Number three, we have legal compliance. Number four, we are preventing misuse. And number five, we are promoting what? Fairness. That will take us to our next topic, which is titled Ethical Issues in the Information System. What are those ethical challenges we face in an information system? Number one is privacy. Unauthorized collection, storage, or sharing of personal information. Okay, it is wrong. All right, so the essence of one of the first challenge we face is privacy. Okay, I said unauthorized collection, storage, and what? Sharing of what? Information. For example, social media platforms share user data without their consent. That is very wrong. Okay, you are invading on their privacy, and that's wrong. Number two is intellectual property. Okay, copying or distributing copyrighted software, music or videos or document without due permission. That's very wrong. Okay, so that's one of the issues we're facing in what in ethical and in ethics based on information system. All right, intellectual property, when you illicitly or illegally share someone else's work or any form of plagiarism. Okay, number three is security. Safeguarding system from unauthorized access or cyber attack. These are some of the ethical issues we face in an information system. Security. Safeguarding system from unauthorized access or cyber attack. We're talking about ethical dilemma. Should organizations disclose vulnerabilities or keep them what? Keep them secret. Okay. So number 4 is accessibility. Ensuring systems are accessible to everyone, including people with disabilities. Of course, that's one of the ethical issues in the information system. Number 5 is bias and discrimination. This is very common. Designing algorithms that unintentionally favor certain groups over others. You can see. All right, that's really wrong. Bias and discrimination. Designing algorithms that unintentionally favor certain groups over another. All right, number 6 is accountability. All right, still on ethical issues in the information system. Number 6 is accountability. Determining who is responsible for system failures or misuse of what? Of technology. This is very imperative. All right, determining who is responsible for system failures or misuse of technology. Number 7 is digital divide. We know what this means. Addressing what? Inequalities in access to technology and information. Everyone should have full access to information communication technologies in person. So these are the ethical issues in the information system. I said number 1, we have privacy. Number 2, intellectual property. Number 3, we have security. Number 4, we have accessibility. Number 5, we have bias and discrimination. Number 6, we have accountability. And number 7, we have digital divide. That takes us to our next subtopic, which is titled Ethical Principles in Information System. Ethical principles in information system. Number 1 is transparency. That's the first thing I'm going to talk about. These are principles. It's very important. Be open about how data is collected, sorted, stored, used, or distributed in any format. You must be transparent about it. Okay. Number 1 is transparency. Number 2 is integrity. Ensure accuracy and reliability in systems operation. This is key. All right. Number 2 is integrity. You must ensure accuracy and reliability in terms of system operation. Number 3 is fairness. Okay. Number 3 is fairness. Avoid bias and discrimination in algorithm and its processes. Okay. Number 3 is fairness. And number 4 is accountability. Take responsibility for the consequences of system design and usage. This is very important. The number 5 is respect for privacy. This is key. Protect user data and honor confidentiality agreement. We are looking at the ethical principles in the information system. I said number 1, transparency. Number 2, integrity. Number 3, accountability. Number 4, fairness. And number 5, respect for privacy. That takes us to ethical responsibilities in the information system. Ethical responsibilities in the information system. Number 1, I will talk about the users. Use systems responsibly and follow organizational guidelines. That is, what do I mean? Avoid any form of unethical behaviors like, let's say, piracy or unauthorized access. Okay, you must avoid that. That's number 1. Number 1 is users. The focus is on users. Number 2 is organizations. Develop and enforce policies that promote ethical use. Your organization will be able to develop and enforce policies that promote ethical use. That is, train your employees on ethical practices. It's very imperative. Number 3 is developers. Design systems that prioritize user privacy, security, and fairness. As a developer, what do? You test your algorithm for potential biases. So you must design your system in order to prioritize users' privacy, security, and fairness. All right. Number 4 talks about the government and regulators. Everybody is involved. Government and regulators. Create and enforce laws to prevent misuse of information system. As a government or as a governmental organization, you must monitor organizations for compliance. You must ensure that they create and enforce laws to prevent misuse of information system. All right. So these are the ethical responsibilities in the information system. You can see everyone is involved. I'm involved. They are involved. Organization is involved. Government is also involved. Okay. Number 1 is users. Number 2 is organizations. Number 3 developers. And number 4 government and regulators. That takes us to what we call ethical frameworks in information system. Ethical framework. The first one I want to talk about is very key. It focuses on what we call the greatest good for the greatest number. We call it utilitarianism. All right, utilitarianism. Okay, it focuses on the greatest good for the greatest number. Example: implementing security features that benefits the majority. Number 2 is deontology. Deontology. I said number 1 is utilitarianism. Number 2 is deontology. emphasizes duties and rights. Okay, example, respecting user privacy regardless of the consequences. All right. Number 3 is virtue practice. Ethics. Okay, virtue what? Ethics. It focuses on character and moral behavior. Example, encouraging what? Honesty and integrity in data handling. I just discussed the ethical frameworks in information system. You might be asked, okay, to mention the ethical frameworks in information system. Number 1 is utilitarianism. Okay, this focuses on the greatest good for the greatest number. Number 2 is deontology. It emphasizes duty and right. And number 3 is virtue what? Ethics. It focuses on character and moral behavior. Example, encouraging honesty and integrity in data handling. That takes us to what we call examples of ethical practices in information system. This one is key. Everybody must do this, okay? Examples of ethical practices in information system. Number 1, obtaining user consent before collecting personal data. If you fail to do that, then you're a criminal, okay? That's a criminal offense. You must obtain user consent before collecting personal data. Number 2, providing clear terms of service agreement. All right, anything you want to, let there be clear terms for agreement. Number 2, I said providing clear terms of service agreement. Number 3 is using encryption to protect sensitive information. Okay, you must encrypt your sensitive information. Okay, so anybody you are sending to can then decrypt. Number 3, I said using encryption to protect sensitive information. Then number 4, regularly auditing system for ethical compliance. You must regularly audit your system to ensure that ethical compliance is what is key. Number 5, addressing user complaints and concerns about data misuse. You must learn to address users' complaints. Whenever they send you any complaint, learn to address it. All right, addressing user complaints and concerns about data misuse. That takes us to our last subtopic, which we call the consequences of unethical behavior. Yes, there are consequences. We just address examples of ethical practices in the information system. I said number 1, obtaining user consent before collecting personal data. Number 2, providing clear terms of service agreement. Number 3, using encryption to protect sensitive information. Number 4, regularly auditing system for ethical compliance. Then number 5, addressing user complaints and concerns about data misuse. So what are the consequences of unethical behavior? Number 1, legal penalties, fines or lawsuits for violating data protection laws. That's number 1. Number 1 is legal penalties. Number 2 is reputation damage. This will damage your reputation. Loss of trust and credibility among users and stakeholders. Number 3 is financial loss. Okay, costs associated with data breaches or system misuse. Then number 4 is user harm, exposure to identity theft, financial fraud, and other risks. I said number 1, consequences of unethical behavior, legal penalties. Number 2, reputation damage. Number 3, financial loss. Number 4, user harm. That takes us to our conclusion. Ethics in information system is a cornerstone of responsible technology use. By adhering to ethical principles, organizations, users, and developers can foster trust, ensure fairness, and minimize harm. As technology continues to evolve, ongoing ethical evaluation is essential to addressing what emerging challenges. Thank you so much. I remain your facilitator, Brimo Excel. Thank you.